everyone. Welcome to Cyber Review. Today we're here with Dennis Kengo Oka. He's going to be talking about his book, Building Secure Automotive IoT Applications. Welcome, Dennis. How are you? Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. So maybe I'll do a quick introduction of my background.
Yeah.
So, I started cybersecurity when I was a child. I was always interested in cybersecurity. And growing up, started to learn how to do programming, learning how computers work, how software work, learning assembly, and then reverse engineering, and then going into the area of how do I attack systems, how do I break systems, and then almost 20 years ago now, in 2006, I had the opportunity to be part of a project with the Volvo Car Corporation in Sweden. Focusing on automotive security. And that was my first entry into the automotive security world. I also did my PhD at the Chalmers University of Technology in Sweden, focusing on automotive security. And I've had the privilege of working in this field over all these years, and I'm very excited to still be working in this area today. And then maybe the connection to IoT, as we've seen now, the automotive industry is rapidly changing now. It's transforming from, where a vehicle now is just another smart device in this larger ecosystem among all the other connected devices or IoT devices. So there's now a larger attack surface that we have to be aware of and protect in order to keep our vehicles safe and secure.
So it looks like an incredible journey and how you end up in working with some automotive industry. So we know that connected cars are becoming the norm, but cybersecurity is still catching up. So what motivated you to write this book?
Yes, so this book came out in September last year. It's called Building Secure Automotive IoT Applications.
Mm-hmm.
Just show it here for a second, see if it shows.
Yeah, perfect. We can see it.
And it was co-authored by Sharon Nadahili, Jeff Yost, Ram Bajanki, and myself, Dennis Kengo Oka. And just as a note, I've written another book called Building Secure Cars, sharing the automotive software development lifecycle, that was published about 4 years ago. And in that book, I focused on cybersecurity for the vehicle, the embedded systems in the vehicle, and how to develop secure systems. But as I mentioned, we see this trend now of where the vehicle, you have the connectivity, software-defined vehicles. So there is a gap now where the first book that I wrote focused mostly on the embedded side, on the vehicle side. But the vehicle ecosystem now has expanded to include cloud and mobile devices and third-party applications.
Yeah.
So that's where this new book comes in, Building Secure Automotive IoT Application, and fills this gap. Where we look at this larger ecosystem and the end-to-end security.
Okay. And this book is especially for engineers and developers. So what are the takeaways or lessons you hope they gain from your book?
Yes, so we cover a lot of different topics in the book. So from the vehicle side on vehicle architecture and diagnostics, to the cloud side on how to design and develop and deploy applications. So we had the technical topics on design, development, and testing, secure development processes, and also we touch on some of the organizational topics on different processes and standards and workflows.
Okay.
So maybe just to add one topic to highlight there. As I mentioned, this end-to-end security. That's a key phrase I like to use.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at a automotive IoT use case, for example, phone as a key, you have an app on your phone, you have a cloud backend system, you have your vehicle, and now you have this large attack surface where an attacker can target the vehicle directly, they can target the vehicle indirectly through the cloud, for example, or through the mobile app, and then the cloud. So we have to think of this end-to-end security. And that's one of the main topics of the book. How do you look at the holistic solution rather than individual parts?
That looks great. And now that you talk about this wonderful book, where can we get a copy and how they can reach out to you?
Yes, so the book is available on Amazon in a number of different countries, and the publisher is Pact. So it's also available on Pact's website as well. The book is available as a printed hard copy or a paperback version, as well as an ebook for Kindle, for example. And if anyone is interested in contacting me, please reach out on LinkedIn. I'm also pretty active at different events and conferences, and so if you see me at some of these events, feel free to come up to me and say hi and talk to me.
Absolutely.
And I'm always happy if you have a copy of the book, then I'm happy to give you write a signature in the book as well.
Nice offer. So thank you so much, Dennis. And it's a wonderful thing that you have done for the engineers in the IoT world. Thank you so much. And let's look forward to another book soon.
Yeah, thank you very much for your time today. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.